Hi, Steve.
Okay,
How
here
you
we
doing?
go. Bruce, Liz,
Hi.
Hi,
Howie.
guys.
Uh,
How we doing?
turn your mics on. I don't think I have theirs. Here comes Julie.
Steve, there's
Let's
no
see.
password.
Bring her. Admit. That's a pretty good group. We have the West Coast here.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I don't know. I didn't have my speaker on.
Can you hear me, Steve?
Wait,
Right.
Boosty Boost Saturday. I don't love that one.
Well,
This is
I got something in the background going on. Let's see.
So Booster Day?
Just make sure.
Booster Day.
Uh,
FanDuel lets you play your game any way you
What am I
want
doing?
with a college football.
there we go. I had Spotify on. Sorry. Uh, everybody hear me?
I
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
hear you.
Good.
Can you
Yeah.
can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Let's see.
Good.
Who's Blake? Who's Blake? Blake is joining us.
Hi,
Could
Blake.
be Larry Sherwood's son.
It could be. I have a quick question for the rest of you while we're doing that. Who is Margaret Anderson or Margaret Robinson? She's friends with some of the people, Brian Weiss and three other people I saw. And she had a birthday yesterday, so I assume
What's her name again?
her married name is Robinson,
What's her first name?
Margaret. She's on
Margaret.
Facebook.
What's her maiden name?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
I think we had a Peggy Robinson.
Margaret.
Was there a Peggy Robinson? That's what I assumed. Nobody remembers. Who's Blake? Blake, speak
Wait,
in.
can you show yourself?
It's David Larry Sherwood.
Oh,
Hey, Larry.
yeah, you'll be Larry for the day. Yep.
He's always Larry.
Well,
Unless you move to Ohio.
well,
No, I haven't
Eddie
moved to
Carpenter
Ohio.
is still Eddie Carpenter, but that's not his.
Can you put your name in there?
Put Larry.
Can you do it?
Wait, don't you have to do the other thing?
Who's talking here?
My wife is helping me. I'm not real good on this.
Oh, Larry, is that you?
Larry
That's
is
me.
talking.
Yeah.
Hi, Larry.
Hi, how are you?
Seems
Everybody looks good. God, I haven't seen Bruce Berger in 100 years. How
Well,
you
he's
doing,
here
Bruce?
most of the time.
Yeah, I know, but I'm usually not real good on this. But fortunately, my wife is here to help me, so it makes it a little easier.
Yeah.
I'm not terribly good on the computer.
In the lower left-hand corner, it should say audio and video. Audio is working, but if you click on the camera thing, it should bring you up, assuming you have a camera on your computer.
Can you hear me, Steve?
Yep,
Oh, good. Okay.
yep.
I can see you, Steve.
How we
Hey.
doing?
You should see. You should see everybody, all the Steves.
Yeah, actually, I see
Three of
you.
them. We got three of them.
I see you, Howie, Elizabeth, Bruce Berger,
I don't know
and
why this comes up as Elizabeth. I'll have to change it back to, I mean, nobody calls me Elizabeth except my
Yeah,
long dead mother.
oh, okay.
and SELPR is Steve Lenoble.
Yeah, well, Steve, I speak to once in a while.
Oh,
So,
okay.
hey, Steve, have you talked to Steve Lenoble at all?
Not yet.
All right. Well, you should call him. Since his wife passed away, he's got nothing going on.
Who are we talking about?
Steve
That's-
Lenoble.
Steve Lenoble.
Oh, okay.
And so he's, I call him for like just before all the holidays. I mean, he's really pretty lonely. I mean, I
Thanks
feel
to
He's
the-
there in the middle of the screen, Larry.
I'm sorry, what, Steve?
He's in the middle of the
He's
screen.
in the middle
Look
of
at the
our
screen. Look at
screen.
SELPR.
But keep going with your analysis of Stephen Noble. I find it very interesting. Considering that he and I speak at least twice a week, I'm very interested in how you feel about him. Why don't you expand more on his loneliness?
Oh, he's a wonderful person. Steve, you there?
I'm listening. Can't
Oh,
wait
all
to
right.
hear the conclusion.
Well, it's good
Hi,
to
Steve.
see you.
How
I
you
haven't
doing?
seen you in a long time.
Jesus.
why we can't get on here.
Are you able to see me or no?
Not
No.
yet.
No,
No,
No, I
No?
can't.
Oh, for some reason,
You have a camera, right? On your computer?
yeah, my
Okay.
wife is standing right here, so
My wife,
her name is Kathy. Very sweet woman. Very
Yes.
Steve, you've met her.
She's very lovely.
Yes,
Very
thank
lovely.
you.
Thank you. Thank
Kathy,
you.
there should be in the lower left-hand corner, it should say video with a camera.
depends on what kind of, piece of equipment they're on. If it's an iPad, it's different.
Oh, okay.
No, we're on here it is, video.
Oh.
That's where I was.
And there should be a camera and you click on it if there's no X in it.
Right.
Hey, wait a minute, that's Kenny.
Now
No,
you have to open up the camera.
yeah.
Sometimes
great-
there's something
it's a great-
blocking
That's
the
what I've been
camera.
trying to do and it's not going. I
It's
don't know.
great to see the seniors so electronically able to function.
Yeah,
Huh.
you got it. So how's California, Mr. Daner? We have to use
Oh,
names here.
I have to say, moving out here, we had a purpose, and we just miss everyone on the East Coast. And but it seems like everybody, all of our friends from the East Coast, as soon as it gets cold on the East Coast, they show up at my front door. But it's lovely. Today it's probably it's a cold day today, about 69 degrees, and I have to say it's a good place to retire to. Our daughter is, if you see the clump of trees in the back there, our daughter is right on her house is on the other side of the trees. And so it's very convenient and enjoyable. It's
We're in California.
Carmel Valley, right in San Diego. So we're about 25 minutes from the border, and everyone here never goes there.
Well, how far are you from Carmel?
We are
long way.
a long way.
Oh.
That's basically Northern California,
I see.
but it's nice. But I never thought I would miss our friends in New Jersey and Pennsylvania, but it's another stage in our lives. It was a decision we made, and we're getting used to it.
Good
Oh, you're
luck.
lucky. You're lucky you're not in Chicago. It's a little chillier here.
I-
Not too bad today, but last week was not a lot of fun. I can tell you that.
I don't miss the cold weather. I gave my snow shovel to my son-in-law back home, and being close to the grandkids who are not kids anymore. Two are in college, one's a sophomore in high school. But it is a period of adjustment for my wife and myself because her family came to Trenton. My wife's family came to Trenton in 1886. So it's one of those things that we're getting used to.
It was different then.
Much different. Much different.
1886, yeah.
In 1966, it was different too.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. So it's sort of long. So
It's interesting because we've got three of our law clerks out here. So, when they were our law clerks, they were young and now they're grandfathers. So it's all interesting hearing their perspectives.
wow, that's great. Julie, you're in the United States this time?
I am. I'm here.
Good.
Yeah.
You and
I just
Hey Blaine travel.
I just had a review published in Arte al Dia on an artist that will have a retrospective at the Tate Modern in London this summer
Wow.
and at MoMA, New York next November, if anybody wants to look it up. Anna Mendieta.
Well, post it in the chat. There's a
Okay.
chat down there.
Perfect.
We can copy it. It'll get saved that way. So,
Okie doke.
yeah. So Kenny, when's your next trip to Spain?
Probably next
Next
year.
week.
Not sure. My wife makes those decisions. We just came back from another foodie trip to San Sebastian, Bilbao, and Paris.
Oh, fabulous.
And it was, and actually, I guess we had like 15 restaurants and that I researched and chose, and only one was, I would say, a C minus. Everything
That's
else, I would say,
Food is good.
we were pleased to tell. The food was absolutely delicious. And we used a lot of Uber, I must say. Uber's a very easy way to get around we found in London, in Paris, Madrid, places like that. And other than that, we're looking forward to using one of our timeshare weeks in April in Aruba, and then again in August. And next year we'll decide where we're going.
That's great. That's great. Anybody else?
Was it a good time to go to the Compostela?
Yes, no, we didn't go to the Compostela. We went there a couple of years ago. We
Oh,
went to San Sebastian.
Mm.
I've
San
been there.
Sebastian, by the way, has the most Michelin star restaurants for any city, I guess, in the world. Bilbao, surprisingly, maybe it was just my choice. We found the restaurants that we chose in Bilbao to be better than the ones we chose in San Sebastian.
Well,
Paris-
20 years ago and 30 years ago when Spain turned around culinarily, Bilbao had the most famous restaurants, period, in Spain.
I don't mean to talk over you. Please continue.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, when Spain changed its culinary path, Bilbao was the #1 place. So I don't know, it's been 20 years since I've been to Bilbao, not to Spain, but anyway, I would assume that they still have their great restaurants. Yeah. What was the one that which was the one you went to? Do you remember the top one?
The one we liked most was, I think it was Rocondo.
Okay, so then it wasn't there.
Kondo. It was absolutely fabulous. For the first time ever, I tried I forgot the scorpion crab. They had it as an appetizer, and in this big shell. It was absolutely delicious. It was a very, very semi-formal restaurant, but everything there is informal, so it doesn't really matter.
Did you enjoy going to the Guggenheim?
We went there the last time we were at Bilbao. We didn't go this time. We passed it a lot. In fact, we passed the road that I took all my pictures on, and I waved to myself, but I wasn't on the road anymore. I was in the bus. So
That's been on our go-to list for a while, but it wasn't. Yeah, we've been doing cruises, so to get a cruise that goes even near there was not easy. So that's been.
Well, we took, the San Sebastian doesn't have an airport, so we had one stop in Munich, and then we went to Bilbao, and from there the hotel in San Sebastian had a car service that was absolutely excellent. That drove you the hour and a half or so from Bilbao to San Sebastian, and then coming back they did the same thing. It was just a very, 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 very nice trip.
Great. That's great. I had thrown out, we'll do two things. Number one, if anybody else will do round robin, everybody knows everybody. So if you want to speak briefly about something on your thing. If not, I threw out the idea that I'm getting into the winter now and I love streaming services and I love watching movies. And we have Howie here, who's our movie expert. So I thought maybe we'd go around the room and see what people have been either watching or streaming, and if they recommend it or don't recommend it, realizing everything is personal taste and subjective. So
I can throw in real quick.
Good.
My wife is really
Sonia, right?
A lot of bundling, but I finally finished them. I got caught on 2 Paramount Plus series that I think are absolutely excellent. The first one is The Tulsa King.
That's Storm.
Yep, I think it's great. And the second one is Sheriff's Country. I forgot the lead. Sonia tells me she's a Brazilian actress, but those two, I highly recommend both those series. They keep you going, they keep you going, they keep you going. And now we're waiting for them to start again next year.
Yeah. Okay. Julie, what are you up to? You watching any? Seeing movies?
I don't even remember the name of the movie I went to that was kind of based on an Agatha Christie plot narrative, but I didn't like it. So no, I really don't. I go to the Philharmonic with my husband, and I go to dance. But I don't really go to very many movies. I go to the museums all the time.
Well, you got it. You got
That's
the
what I
ball right
kind
there.
of do.
Sure. You go to the Joyce?
No, I have in my life, but I don't because it's far from us because we're on the Upper East Side, and getting through and around New York now is like almost impossible.
So
Yeah.
where are you seeing dance? At Lincoln Center?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and at the Park Avenue Armory up between 66th and 67th,
Oh, that's great.
if and when it's there.
Yeah.
Otherwise-
Larry,
Otherwise, Lincoln Center,
yeah, no, that's great.
generally.
Larry, you hear us?
Yes.
Okay. You watching movies or
Uh,
streaming anything or?
Well, we're getting ready to go see Anaconda, the comedy. You know, they're remaking that into a comedy with Jack Black and Paul Rudd.
Oh, yeah.
And that starts actually, I think, Christmas Day. And since we aren't really celebrating Christmas,
Yeah.
I figure we go to the show. Uh, saw a good movie, a good documentary on HBO Max about Paul Anka.
Yep.
I'm sure you all remember him.
Sure we do.
And it's a very, very good documentary if you haven't seen it. So
It's actually the second one about him because there was one they filmed in 1956. I mean, it's about 1950. It was came out in the 70s or something like that. It was called Anka 56, and it was him as a young teenage star. But yeah, that's on my list. I signed up
Yeah.
for HBO for
I
it.
think you'll enjoy it. It's very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And he does a little singing on it too, you know, some of his hits, which is really good. And I'll tell you, he sounds the same. Something interesting, I don't know if you folks have seen him. We went to see Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons about a month and a half ago. Very good, very interesting. And what's really cool, okay, the show is an hour and 45 minutes. He was out there the whole time, okay,
Wow.
and he never sat down. And
Yep.
he's, like 84 years old.
Yep. Yep.
But of course, all the Four Seasons are new.
I don't know if this works or not.
But it was a very good show. Very good show.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sitting here. I can't quite show it, but it's a box set of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. I think it's got, I don't know, 200 songs on it. It's like every album.
That's a lot of Four Seasons.
Yes. But what's interesting is when you went to see him, he had Four Seasons, right?
Yes.
But he
However,
never had Four Seasons when he made all the records.
when they
There were
first
three of
started,
them.
right?
Yeah. I always joke about that. And the Four Seasons. Yeah.
Right. But
One of
no.
the, one of the things we,
Yeah.
one of the things we do miss is going to New York. My wife and I going to see shows, but now here we see all the shows before they go to Broadway, and a lot of shows here, and they keep us busy.
He is.
Wow. Where do you go? I
Well,
mean,
there's the Globe, the Balboa Park,
okay.
a whole bunch of great places.
Oh, that's
St.
great.
There's a famous museum in Balboa Park.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
And
them.
it's the
Yes,
San Diego Museum?
yes. There's a bunch of little museums right around the park that's very nice to go to.
Right.
Well, while we have you on the screen, Stephen, whatever. What are you watching these days, or seeing, or going to the movies, or don't you stream?
Which Stephen are you talking to?
Stephen Daner, who was speaking.
I'll tell you,
Switch
we haven't seen that that many movies because here, after dinner, excuse me, we have discussion groups, we have movies. It's a fairly full life. Plus, our daughter went right before we moved here. Our daughter did what we all did as parents for our children. She called all of her friends to see if their parents would want to meet new people. She was checking out people for us, and we've met so many lovely people. And matter of fact, I just got back. I volunteer at the JCC 3 days a week, we play cards one day and one night a week. So we keep ourselves busy.
Yeah, that's great. But speaking of HBO, has anybody watched the Task? I think that's what it's called. Yeah, that's the one that takes place outside of Philadelphia. It's directed by the son of a friend of mine, which is interesting. He's the one that did Mayor of what's his name town. With Chris
Easton?
HBO. What?
Mayor of Easton.
Mayor of Easton. Yeah, yeah. Eastwick, Mayor of Eastwick, whatever. I just happen to be, I'm very into foreign films now with subtitles.
Mayor of Easttown,
Mayor, yeah.
M-A-R-E,
A-R-E,
of
yep,
Easttown.
yep, yeah. No, that was, well, he directed that and then he did another one and they filmed scenes somewhere around Philadelphia and that area. But we've been into, or I've been into a bunch of the foreign films. So I really like Astrid, about the woman that's on the spectrum and she works in the police department. So I've enjoyed that. There's a new series coming out next month. Stephen, what are you watching? Steve Lenoble, sorry.
I'm an old guy. I watch old movies.
Okay.
Welcome to the whole group.
So what do I watch? 39 Steps,
Yep.
Maltese Falcon,
Oh,
Mr. Smith
my
Goes to
husband loves that.
Washington. I really like the old ones.
And of course, this week you're watching It's a Wonderful Life. It's like required.
No, I didn't watch it yet this year.
Oh, okay. Well, you still have time.
I know.
It's everywhere. But the amazing thing is YouTube has more complete old movies in really nice condition, to just search. So you can find that thing. Bruce Berger, you're next.
Actually, before I go, does anyone eat in the fancy restaurants in New York?
Perhaps.
Okay, the reason is our grandson, who's at the Culinary Institute,
Oh,
starting an externship at Theodora. Theodora is the hottest restaurant in the moment in New York.
Wow.
And an externship means he's finished 4 terms at the CIA, Culinary Institute. Then they get offered basically an externship for a term where I'll be working at Theodora, which basically is booked months in advance. He also is offered one of the 2 Michelin restaurant, Gabriel Crothers, if you've eaten there. The other thing, Stephen, you'd be interested. The other one is Gabriel Crothers. It's a 2-star restaurant. He was offered one there. He's not going there. He's going to Theodora. And if you look up Theodora, basically, it's an Israeli ownership, and it's basically Mediterranean food with a wood-fired stove. As I say, he originally was in college in California, dropped out, wasn't interested. He's been at this Culinary Institute now for about 4 terms, so he's more than half finished. And doing
What kind of food at the restaurant?
Excuse me?
What kind of food at the restaurant?
Mediterranean and wood-fired. Look it up, Theodora,
Yeah.
and you'll see exactly what it is. And Stephen, you'd be interested since you go to medical people. Our granddaughter, who just graduated from University of Delaware, will be the 3rd generation to be at Penn Med. She's a BSN RN. She started last week at Pennsylvania Hospital, which is right around the corner for, I believe, you hung out frequently.
For me, yeah.
Yeah, I was at Penn basically 71 through 74.
Yep, yep.
My daughter-in-law was there, and now our granddaughter is basically there.
Yep. And you were with Sandy, or he was your
Sandy
student.
Ehrlich, by all means.
Yep. Yeah, my
I was there in
daughter.
the 70s. It's interesting that, as I say, she's there now, and she's on 12-hour rotations, and she has actually 4 in a row from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. for the next 4 days. So these kids are working hard.
Yeah, they're great. Liz,
Theodora has a nice write-up.
yeah.
As I say, it is the hottest thing there now.
Well,
It was really quite a feather in his cap to be working there for about 3 or 4 months.
So you're
What's
going to
his
get
name,
us
Bruce?
all reservations when we need to, right? I'm sorry.
What's his name? What's his name?
What, my grandson?
Yes,
Maddie Friedman.
Maddie.
Friedman.
Friedman.
He was an extern, so he'll be all the chefs are out front. He'll be starting, I think, in about 2 weeks, and he'll be there probably through maybe early April.
So tell him you know Maddie Friedman and go, Julie.
I'm not sure that'll make
What
a
I'm going to
difference.
do if I go.
Yep.
Where is Theodora?
It's in Brooklyn.
Oh no.
Kenny must have just looked it up. Okay.
Yeah, I did.
He's not going to Brooklyn. Liz, talk to us.
Well, let's see. We are currently watching the four-part miniseries Murder by Lightning, which is about the assassination of and I the
It
one
was,
thing
it
I
was
had.
terrific.
I'm sorry, what?
She
was
said it was
terrific.
terrific.
Garfield. Who saw it?
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Steve Lenoble.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, it was terrific.
It's really it's quite interesting. I really didn't know much about Garfield, hardly anything to tell you the truth.
Because there wasn't a lot to know.
No. So we know how it ends,
Yeah.
you know, but it's still interesting to watch. We'll
He
we're
died
leaving.
because an arrogant doctor wouldn't wash his hands.
Well, you know, a lot of women died in childbirth because
Yes.
of that reason,
Yes.
through centuries of medical care. But don't get me started. We're actually flying down to Knoxville, Tennessee tomorrow to spend Christmas with my brother-in-law and his wife. We were going to meet in Charleston, but he had a total knee replacement on the 1st of December. So that kind of changed our plans a little.
Yeah, that'll
So.
do it. That'll do it. So anything else to recommend?
As an aside,
Yeah,
the movie with Lightning and Death or whatever it was called. I was talking to some people after I'd seen it and telling them about it, and they were younger people, a lot younger, like our children or grandchildren's age, and they never heard of Garfield, they never heard of Cleveland, they never heard
At
of
all?
at all. They didn't know they were presidents. I was shocked.
We don't have a birthday. They don't get off for Lincoln Day.
No, that's not the reason.
No, that's certainly not the reason.
No, that's a whole different generation. So now let's move to the movie guy. What's up? What you watching?
Well,
what you teaching?
I'm just hobbling around waiting to get a new hip in a week and a half.
Oh,
good luck.
Thank you.
I think it's a good operation.
It's a really good, and they do it in half an hour or 45 minutes.
I mean, it's fabulous. I mean,
yeah.
And I think though, I never had it. I had 2 knee replacements, but I think that you have to maintain a certain position for like what, a month, or is that still the?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
So you don't have to sit up or something like.
They get you up that day and they.
Well, that I know.
Walking, and they want you to walk.
Right, that
That's
I
what
know,
they
but
want you to do.
but there has
No-
something to do with sitting. No more.
Nobody said anything about being in a certain position.
Oh,
The
okay. It
surgery
used to be.
changed some years ago. They used to go in from the back, which was really hard on people. And now they go in from the front,
I see.
and it's much easier on people, and
Good.
people are supposedly much happier.
Great.
Yeah, but I mean,
Whatever it is, I hope it's an easy one for you.
thank
Yes.
you. I appreciate it. The last film I wrote about was Del Toro's Frankenstein, which I think is very good.
Is it?
And the film that I recommend to everybody right now is It's Not Just an Accident, by the Iranian director Jafar Panahi.
Oh, I heard it was excellent.
Oh yeah, I mean, that guy is incredibly brave. You know, he's been jailed twice. I don't think he's supposedly going to go back to Iran, but he's been living with his daughter in Paris and also touring around a lot. But it's an extraordinary film.
Did you see that? I can't remember the name of it. You know, it was the new French film that's a tribute to.
Oh yeah, it's an American film, Nouvelle Vague.
Yeah,
it's by what's his name from Texas.
He's got 2 movies out. Yeah.
I think that you really have to know a whole lot about Breathless and Jean-Luc Godard to appreciate that film. But it's pretty lightweight.
Howie. Richie Olinsky was here.
Oh.
Yeah, so I spent a day with him.
Yeah.
He's fine. He's like he always was, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And I spoke about you through these meetings, et cetera, and it seemed to me that he was in touch with you. But anyway, I know he would have wanted to say hello and all best.
Oh,
I think his days in Trenton and his friendships there, and you were one of them, actually, in my opinion, seemed to be the best of his life.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, we communicate in flurries about every 2 or 3 months.
It's great.
I'd
Steve
love to see
Dana,
him.
you were going to say something.
I was going to ask Howie how he ended up in Colorado.
The short version?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I
we
guess-
have less than 10 minutes, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we need the short version.
I graduated college and I was supposed to go to graduate school, but at one point I'd applied to be a Vista volunteer when Vista was very new.
Mhm.
And I hadn't heard from them, and I sort of glumly thought, oh shit, I have to go to graduate school. And then I heard from Vista and they said, we want you to go to New Mexico to train. And that sounded like liberation.
Mm.
So I went to New Mexico and I trained there, and then I got sent to Colorado to be a volunteer, and I stayed in Vista for almost 3 years. And then I liked it, so I stayed. I went to graduate school here, and I've had my teaching jobs here.
When did you get into the film thing? Where
I got into film.
I mean, as a profession.
Well, there's an event on the University of Colorado campus every year called the Conference on World Affairs, and they bring interesting people from around the world. And on his very first day in Boulder, I accidentally met Roger Ebert, and we were friends for the rest of his life. And that's part of the reason that I got into film. I was a medievalist.
And into the film.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes,
Go
yes,
to the
that's
theater
true.
and see life itself and see Howie there.
Yeah. But I was a medievalist, and I finished my graduate program in medieval literature, but I was, writing about film, and I got a job teaching film. So I stayed.
Very good. I'm always interested in seeing where our classmates ended up and why or how. And it's interesting.
There was no intention in this, really. The only intention was to stay, not to come here.
Yeah, that's great.
To stay where?
Yeah.
Colorado.
Steve Dana, you were the last person I knew. Have you heard or been in touch with Stan Smoller's wife?
No, I have not.
Okay. Because
I've been a little dilatory in contacting her.
I sent a note just to ask how he's doing, because he was actually going to join us one time, but understand he's got issues, and we haven't lost anybody, a long time.
Yeah, well, thank God.
It's not
thank
good.
God.
Thank God.
He was actually, now that you bring this up, he was the first child that I ever met when I went to Trenton at the age of 8, I think, or possibly 9, because my father had been recalled in the Korean War, and we spent 3 years in the South, one in Nashville, one in Knoxville, outside in Alcoa, and the third one outside of Atlanta. And it was in Atlanta that I came back to Trenton because one of my uncles got married, and I stayed there, and Stanley Smoller lived next to my aunt and uncle.
Well, he'll get a copy of it. I sent
Unbelievable.
His wife. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I sent this.
And we didn't move back till I was 10.
Wow.
And then we were in school.
Yeah.
And Bruce Berger, I think you're friendly or were friendly with one of my friends, Michael Roberts.
Bruce seems to have
left us.
Oh, okay. Well,
so when he sees this, he can email you.
I hope they're still friends. Yeah, because they're all from Princeton.
Yeah. So we have 5 minutes left. No, it's interesting. I still send out and I send it blind because you guys don't need to see all the junk. But we have 55 people on the list. And I think we have a core of probably 16 maybe that come. I don't know why the others don't. I heard from Jan Kunitz recently. He was doing some kind of political art sign or something like that, which he said to me. But But he gets these two, and I can't remember anybody else. I'm going to send a Facebook message to Margaret Robinson and find out who she is. So she apparently is friends with somebody, a bunch of our people, Bryna Weiss and so on. And I'm hoping Georgia Brenner will join us one time.
Oh,
She
that would be wonderful.
always be
great.
busy. Yeah. I mean, I see her posts on Facebook, and she's still in Trenton, and doing the stuff there. So
Why is it she never could make these? I know
don't-
you invited her.
yeah, I invite everybody, and I hope she will come. There's a whole bunch of people there that we don't see. So
I have to tell you, my wife enjoys looking at the recaps because she was only 3 years younger than I was,
Sure.
and she knows brothers and sisters of all of us.
yeah, there were some of those. Yeah, mine's down in Virginia somewhere, and whatever.
Good. I wonder if she remembers my brother David.
David Levin,
Yeah.
I didn't
I'll
know you
ask.
had a brother.
I'll ask. Because
Good.
my sister's in Florida, Renee Daner, and she went to school with a bunch of the same people, friends of all of us. Of course, I think my wife was on the red team, so sort of an outcast.
God,
Well, I was on the black team, but I was really good friends with Rona Gettin was her maiden
yeah.
name, and she was on the red team, so it's really okay.
I had dinner, I guess it was about 5 or 6 years ago, with Sheila. She lived here in San Diego, and then I think recently she moved up to be closer to her kids in Los Angeles.
Actually, Rona lives in San Diego.
No, I think she was a teacher, but I think she may have moved. I'm not sure. I think my son-in-law had her as a teacher, though. That's how young our kids are.
So, Stephen, have you found a pizza place out there yet? A tomato pie place?
They have wonderful restaurants here for the tourists, and no, nothing like Di Lorenzo's.
Yeah. Well, there's two Facebook groups. One is Trenton Tomato Pie, nothing else. And the other is called Jersey Tomato Pies or something like that. And I went on there because I had to go up to my niece who's up near Paramus, that area, Ridgewood area. And I wanted to stop for pizza slices on the way up. And I found a couple places, but they weren't the same. I actually found
No,
Di Lorenzo's isn't the same as Di Lorenzo's.
But I have a feeling that tomato pies had to have come from a certain place in Italy, and thus they were established in Trenton, because Trenton had a huge, I don't know if it was Neapolitan or it was simply the South, the most Sicilian.
Yeah.
And that's why they didn't call it pizza, because originally that's what they were.
tomato pie.
They were tomato pies.
But yeah,
Post World War II.
Yeah, a Trenton tomato pie is the one with cheese on the bottom and tomatoes on top.
what
area did they come from? Did they come from
Chambersburg.
Sicily? I remember the kids I knew.
I'm not sure where they came from.
Were Sicilians.
I'll ask my brother because he was dating Chick's daughter at one point.
No. Okay, we have a minute and 5 seconds.
Well, my son-in-law.
Well, good luck to everybody.
A healthy, happy New Year to everyone.
So I wanted everybody to have a chance to wish everybody. We'll see you guys next year.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Healthy.
Same here.
Yeah,
Thank
if
you
you
for
know
putting it all together.
anybody,
Good
if
luck.
you
Be
know
safe, stay
anybody-
well.
Yep. If you
Yes,
know
you are.
anybody that's on the list that's not on the list, please, let's add them to the list. And I will send this out probably in the next hour or two. And then Stephen,
Very good.
you could share it with your wife. And
Are you sending my Arte al Dia comment to everybody?
is that okay?
It's in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you
yeah,
go.
the whole thing. Yep. I'll get over and copy it and put it in the bottom.
So they,
As
Wait a
an
minute.
aside.
Wait a
as an
minute, you didn't
aside-
put it in. Julia.
Steve, say hi to Iris for me.
Okay.
I will. Thank you.